That's been 2 years now. And some of you were here for that. Some of you were not. But 2 years ago, we did this project for Tanzania, and many of you were a part of that. It's to this day, it's the greatest missions victory we've had at Southwest Family Fellowship. You know, our mission statement says that Southwest Family Fellowship exists to make Austin and the world a better place by connecting people to God and one another in a safe and authentic and a vibrant environment. But there's those two dynamics. It's Austin, yes, and we do make an impact here in our city. And we'll do that again with back to school coming up, and we're going to help well over 100 kids go back to school with the supplies and the shoes and socks and underwear backpacks they need, and you'll be a part of that. But it doesn't stop at our city borders. God wants us to be a blessing around the world. And so this was 2 years ago, and you are a part of now putting these presbyters. They are today using these bikes to spread the gospel, to build churches, to minister to people, to care for people all over that area of Tanzania, and it's an incredible journey. So we are today starting our Global Emphasis Week. This week and next week, we are lifting our eyes and shifting our focus to the world. Our eyes always should be there, and it comes through. But we like to take every now and then some specific time to do that. So today, we're kind of celebrating what we did. Next week, we'll talk about the next deal, and we'll talk about it a little bit at the Friday night dinner. I really hope you can make it. But today, I wanted to celebrate what we did, because when I went over there to deliver these bikes, and we've got a picture here, I was there with the missionary that made all this possible, Nick Stuva. That's he and I. They, in appreciation, made me an honorary elder in their group there, and so they gave us these cool wraps. And I put that picture up because I noticed he's got a table out here this morning, and he's using that as his tablecloth. And that's my stick, and I got that. That's a very significant stick. I got that thing all the way back from Tanzania across 2 international flights, and I should have brought it today, but I've got my stick. But Nick Stuva and his wife Kimbra were the missionaries there in Tanzania, and he called me. He was the one at the beginning of the video you saw when I was in the sermon, telling about them saying, "Hey, here's the need," and kind of being blown away by that. But he inspired us to do that, kind of challenged us to do that, and he was the one that I was over there with. And so the Stuvas are here with us today, and our special guests. And I've asked him to come and kind of share with us today. He's going to preach today, also kind of give us an update on Tanzania, but also tell you what's next for them. God's brought some changes into their life, but they're a missionary family that we support. If you're new to this, the way this works in our movement is there are a number of different people that get called to full-time ministry. First of all of us are ministers. Okay, if you're a believer in Jesus Christ, you are a minister wherever that is. Some of you students, I see some college students back today, you're a minister on your campus. Some of you are ministers at a car dealership and in a school and in different places where you work. But there are some of us that God calls to vocational ministry. So a lot of that's pastors, Kurt and I are that's, our full-time gig is pastoring the church. But then there are others that are missionaries. Some here, we prayed for the Latimers who are missionaries at Texas State campus. But then some are like the Stuvas